Welcome to all. This is Kausalya, working as Assistant Professor, the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Erode Sangadhar Engineering College. Today my topic is Computer Network, the introduction of Computer Network, the basic information regarding Computer Network. Okay, so before entering the topic, I'm just have to know what is meant by computer network and how it doesn't work, how it does work, and then what are the types in that, and what kind of terminologies we are using here. So these kind of things we're gonna see. Yeah, I'm gonna first slide. First thing we have to know, and we have to know the definition, what is meant by computer network. See, normally the word computer network is defined that two or more devices it's connecting together and sharing some information or some data, information or data or resources is called as computer network. Yeah, two or more devices is connecting or exchanging the data between the both. So these kind of things is called as computer network. As well, computer network is normally used for sharing the information, and also it have a 2 point. The one point is called as a transmitter, which means the sender, and another point is called as a receiver. So one point is called as a sender part and another point is called as receiver part. So between the both we are sharing some resources. Normally and technically these kind of process is called as computer network. Okay, and yeah, next we're gonna see that next this is the basic representation, the diagram representation for computer network. And next one, how it does work in a computer network. What are the processes work, what are the process behind the network. Okay, so no, basically computer networks, or we just identified and we just specified that nodes and links. Okay, node is defined and illustrate the word is equipment, and external devices. The devices maybe is a modem or router or switches, etc. So these equipment we can use, and these kind of terminals we are using to connecting the computers, two or more computers. And next we go for link. So the link may be classified as two kind of things. The first one that was wired, and second one it was wireless. For example, we go for wired system, we can say that it was a cable. And we go for wireless system, uh, we can say that it was an air medium and air space medium. Okay, so link should be classified in the two things. The one was wired and another one was wireless. The wired is a wired for wired system, wire networking system. We can easily say the example that was cable, and wireless system it was airspace and free space. So between the both, I mean, based on this, the computer process was done. And next, and each and every process and each and every part, it having some rules and regulation. That rules and regulation, set of rules and regulation is called as a protocol. Even we go for a sending side, or we go for receiving side, each and every side we have some protocol. The protocol, the particularly the word protocol is means that set of rules and regulations. Okay, so everything have some protocol, and each process is done within that kind of manner. And next, each devices have some IP address, that unique IP address, uh, that it helps to identify the system or devices very easily. Okay, so that's all. And yeah, even we started with the computer network. My topic is normally the basic information regarding the computer network. So started the starting point, I can say that the computer network is normally two or more devices connecting together and sharing the information from one places to another places. And then how it's working now, it having some process that we can say that nodes and links. If go for node, it have some equipment and illustrate the some data communication, and that equipment or that terminal which helps to connect the device. And we go for link having classified as the two kind of things. The one was wired and another was wireless aspect of that. Now we are in the part of protocols. Protocol means that set of rules and regulation. Whatever we are done within a computer network, it has some rules. So that rule, in technically we can say the word, we can use the word that was protocol. And each devices have some IP, IP address, which means a binary number value. That IP address is used for specifiedly and identifying the each devices. Yeah, next contains the diverse terminologies of computer network. Uh, we are having many terminologies here. The first one, network. Yeah, we already seen that. Just devices connecting to okay there and communicating each other and sharing the changing the data. That kind of process is a network. Collection of computer network. Okay, and we go for node. It was a one of the external device that we helps to sharing the information and connecting through the network. It gonna include the computer and server and printer, router, switches, and hub. These are the things. It's called as node. And protocol. The word of protocol is a set of rules and regulation, and it have some standard formula, standard procedure. For examples of protocol here, that was HTTP and FTP and TCP. TCP, it means that transmission control protocol, and HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. So these are the protocols is example for the basic rules and a set of rules and regulations. So these are the things. And topologies, it have a many kind of topology we are using here. That was star, bus, and mesh hybrid topology. And the word topology is particularly and specifiedly defined arrangement of nodes is called as topology. If this goes on physical or logically, the arrangement of devices, the arrangement of layout is called as topology, and it includes more than 3 to 4 types is there. That means bus topology, star topology, and ring, and then mesh, then finally tree, and the last one hybrid topology. And next one, service provider. So service provider, it's provide a permission to functioning the network, and how it's performing, and what are the processes done behind the work, and the provided it including the wireless communication also. So this is also one of the main thing. The provider means it give a permission, it give the access. And next one, it go for IP address. IP address is a numerical one, numerical identifier. Each and every devices have some IP to identify the devices. Okay, why? Because we are connecting more number of devices in particular area, right? So we have to identify individual system with the help of IP address. So IP address is a normally we can use the word unique numerical identifier. Um, yeah. So then next, yeah, one more special one, that domain name system. See, normally a system cannot understand the human language, right? So a domain name system and this protocol, it mainly used for converting the human language to machine language. So completely this process is done converting the information, converting the data to our language to machine language in the form of IP address, the binary numbers. So this one was very special. And firewall, yeah, this is also as it is same. Normally firewall is used for security purpose, and we have to control the traffic and we have to identify the error, right? So in based on this we are using in specific word it was firewall. It's monitoring and controlling the network and traffic of the network, and it mainly used to protect the security and threats. Okay, unauthorized access. If suppose any I mean any softwares, and we are using many kind of softwares in outside of the system, right, outside of the uh, domain. So we are using firewall now, it means authorized one. So firewall is major thing, playing major role in computer network. And next one, types of computer network. Yeah, they have a more than four types, and yeah, the same content repeating here. Resources or information linking together and sharing the one places to another one. Um, that gonna say that gonna defined as computer network, and it categorized and classified as many kind of things. That data should be is like anything else, anything, anyone. Yeah, the first one, LAN area network, and then second one, uh, personal area network, and third one, metropolitan area network, and fourth one, wide area network. See, LAN, PAN, MAN, and WAN. See, we started with the topic of computer network, and then we go for what are the terminologies there, and what are the and we seen what is meant by wired and wireless system, wireless network, and now we are in the types of networks. So yeah, many types is there, but basically the major thing one, these kind of, I mean these four types is major, playing major role. First one, LAN, local area network. So we go for local area network, the group of computer it's connecting in a small area. So that small area is referred as like such as building or office and some specific room, which is sharing the data or information within a room and within some small area. It's called as a local area system, local area network. Okay. Two or more, yeah, here also we are using two or more personal computers sharing the data with the medium used in wired system. The wired we go for coaxial cables. Cables is having many types, twisted pair and coaxial cable like that. Yeah, and then it was very inexpensive one, and yeah, very less cost. Adapter and hub also used for in these local area networking devices. So and then Ethernet cable also used here. And yeah, data is transferred in extremely fast. Okay, within a small area, we have to transfer the data in very fast manner, and then it have a some it have a it having high security also. Within a period and within a area, the data was not destroyed in many things. So the data will transfer one port to another port within a safe manner. So the high security is very important. So that will be providing local area network. And next one, personal area network. So personal area network is normally arranging or individual person is based on individual persons within a range of 10 meters, between the 10 meters. Okay, yeah, mainly used for personal work and personal use. This area, this kind of network, it cover the area in 30 feet. So that's all. It very small area, small thing. And yeah, personal area network. We had some examples. It was laptop, mobile phone, and media player, and PlayStation. So the diagram representation also here. So these things is called as personal area network. That's all. And next one, uh, for personal area, we have a two kind of things, that wired personal and wireless personal. And we go for wireless personal, and that we can say that, for example, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. And we go for wired personal, we are using the USB cable to sharing the data to one system, to one devices to another system, another device. For so that types of network having many types. The majorly we are seeing that personal area network, and then small area network, and LAN, local area network, personal area network, and then metropolitan area network, and one more thing. For personal area network, we have it separately. We are seeing the two one, wireless personal area and wired personal. Go for wireless, it was Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. We go for wired, that was USB cable, just sharing the data. And examples of personal area, yeah, the first one, the body area network. It's move with the person. For example, we are having the mobile and with the person, and the mobile networks move with the person. If suppose I'm going to next room, if I'm in a one room, I want to go with the some other place, now I will just keep in I just want to go with some other place now, I will move ahead with my mobile. So these kind of establishing network and sharing the data to another one, this is called as the body area network. And small home office and offline network. So these all things that happened within 30 feet of 30 feet, which means the 10-meter distance. So everything was happened within the person. It's completely depends on a person and within a very small area. So these were the examples. And next one, metropolitan area network. So the word metropolitan, it was a coverage area, large coverage area, and also it calls a geographical area, and it is interconnecting the different kind of lands in large network. So normally government agencies they are using only for metropolitan area network, and it also it also have a it also defined as a private area industries. Okay, the private areas and then government agencies mainly used for this kind of networking. And next one, yeah, various lanes we can connect it together and then sharing the informations. For example, the telephone exchanging line. Yeah, these are the reference, the most widely using protocols, and this having large geographical area, it covered large area with a higher range. So that's the metropolitan area network, and this is for the basic structural diagram. And next one, what are the uses? See, the for metropolitan, it is used in many industrial for airline reservations, and then colleges and cities, and military communication, and and then banks and cities. So these are the real-time application for metropolitan area network. Especially the colleges, we are using many ways. And wide area network. So we go for wide area network. This is also as it is same in metropolitan area, and it extended over large network. Okay, it's bigger network. It's quite normally comparing those three. It was a large and very huge network, bigger network than the LAN, and yeah, There is a no limitation for here, no limited resources, and we can use large areas, we can use for many many purpose. For example, the telephonic line and fiber optical cables and then satellite links. So these kind of things we go for wide area networking system. And yeah, one of the biggest one in the world, government, education, business, these kind of industrial, and then the huge um, demanding service is go for wide area networking system. Yeah, this is what wide area networking. The first one, LAN, local area network. So local area networks, it have a some small coverage area, and second one, um, and for second one, that was a personal area network. The personal area, which only used for it mainly used in the mainly used for a particular person, and it is very smaller network. And next one, metropolitical area, and that also it was very huge network. Comparing those three, wide area network is very large for government purpose or government agencies and then education system. So these kind of huge networking system, it's completely dependent on wide area network system. And then we go for examples, the mobile broadband. Now we are using 5G networks currently, that's gonna trend. So that kind of network system, mobile broadband, it completely used with the help of wide area network. And these were the things. And yeah, private network, the bank is providing the private network for yeah, we are just for we just to go for with a particular banking system or any ATM, we just having many informations, and we are sharing the data, and we just getting the specific information in that. So these kind of system, it's completely private networking system, is done with wide area network. And what are the advantages in wide area network? Geographical and software resources and global business, and definitely to have a high bandwidth system for mobile system. So these are the things is done by wide area network system. And what are the disadvantages? Definitely we go for wide area, large coverage area. The security issues is there. Definitely it was there. And definitely we need for firewall for controlling and then identifying the antivirus and antivirus softwares. Because a lot of traffic issues there, right? We have to maintain the network flow, and we have to identify the any attacks happen means we have to identify that. So for that we have to go for firewall, and definitely it goes on a high cost. It's not a normal, right? So to have a definite high cost system, and we're also facing the troubleshoot problem also. So security issues main major problem for here. And types of architecture. Yeah, two types of architecture is there. The first one client server, and second one peer to peer, which means P2P, point to point, peer to peer system. Yeah, first one client to server architecture. Uh, it was the one of the architecture system. It have a two one, that server and client. Um, server can manage the client. So server node can manage the client node behavior. So everything should have a responsibility for server. And we go for peer to peer, it was one to one. There is a not any concept of central server. So each device is working freely and free of working as either client or server. So there is a no controlling system is there. So every system done their work in individual. It depends on peer-to-peer architecture system. For client, server is the main one, and server should follow the all kind of process, and server is the responsible for remaining nodes, so that called as a clients. So server have to monitor the behavior of client. So this is the architecture one. And then yeah, networking devices, multiple devices we are interconnecting, and that interconnecting process and the path, multiple path we are using through the medium for sending and receiving the data. That media are having different types as maybe the examples of routers, switches, hub and bridges. So these are called as networking devices. It's completely using as a medium to sharing the data, to connecting the network to sender to receiver. That's all. And the last one, and the very important one, network topologies. I already told you that the topology, the word is defined that layout of sheet arrangement. I mean device arrangement. Arrangement of the system is called as topology, and we can refer some other word that was layout of the system. Yeah, it having many things: point to point topology, mesh, star, bus, ring, tree, and hybrid. First we go for point to point. See, simple one, simplest communication way. Just only we are having two nodes, receiver node and transmitter node. Just point to point communication, point to point provider, just sharing the information to sender, and the receiver part can receive the data. That's all. And receiver have to returning the data to transmitter. The transmitter have to receive it. That's all. So point to point provider. It was simple. And go for mesh topology. Yeah, mesh topology is a devices is connected to other devices in particular channel. So this was the structural representation. And this mesh topology Hannah classified as two kind of things, that ad hoc configuration protocol and dynamic host configuration protocol, etc. Yeah, this was the representation. Within the channel, we have to share the data. That device is having two or more. So that's all. And go for star topology. Star topology is having the special one, that was hub. Hub is act as a central devices that should share the information to all those systems. So each and every system can connecting through the hub. So hub is a central devices, and this was playing the major role. So that's why the point is given. So star topology, all the devices connected in a single hub, the central hub and the central node. So all other nodes is connected to the central node. So central node is very important for star topology, and this was the structural one. And bus topology, yeah, here we can use the cable. If the cable was damaged and if any problem occurred, the entire system was wrong, and every data is what it was. Every networking system was collapsed. Yeah, the content was bus topology is a networking type. Every computer of the devices connected in a single cable. Yeah, that was the cable, and it also bidirectional system, multi-point connection system. If the cable was failure, I mean the cable is the backbone of the system. That was failure. Every topologies, every nodes have a crashes. So this is thing. So bus topology, the main one, the main content, that was the cable. Okay, and yeah, this was the representation. And ring topology, see, for go for ring topology, it have some structural diagram. It's like a ring format. Ring connecting devices. And this is in a technically we can say that the neighboring devices. Okay, unidirectional one, and each and every node connected between the two neighborhood nodes, and it also called as a dual ring topology. Okay, and yeah, next one, tree topology. Here also we are having central hub, various type of star topology which is connecting together. And this is also called as the hierarchical flow of data. Yeah, here each and every secondary hub is connecting more devices. So it is in a tree format. This was the representation. Various star topologies connecting together and performing with the help of central hub. So central hub is sharing the data to all remaining all those systems. And the last one, hybrid topology. Hybrid topology, it's a individual connection, and it means that it a combination of star and ring topology. Yeah, combination of various types of topology and performing within a one particular period, one particular system, that should be called as hybrid topology. Uh, that nodes can take in any data from any nodes. Okay, hybrid topologies. So ring topologies and then star topologies. So these are the combining structural diagram. So this was the hybrid topology system. So yeah, the content was over. We started with the topic of communication. I mean, a computer network, and then we just go for types, and we go for terminals, and then we go for what are the we seen the examples, and finally we came up the examples of devices, and then last one we end up the session with the topic of network topologies. So we are having many topologies. The important one, star, bus, ring, and hybrid, and mesh topology. Yeah, thank you.